Hi guys, welcome to my kitchen. Today I'm making pressure cooker creamy sun-dried tomato pasta. Alright, I'm starting out in my pressure cooker. I have set on saute high and it's heated up. I'm going to start by adding in 2 tablespoons of butter. Guys, I've said this before and I'll say it again. This is a really quick, delicious recipe for during the week when you worked. So, I think you're going to enjoy this one. I'm going to melt my butter down in here. And if you hear the dogs barking, guys, they're not mine, they're the neighbor's dogs. Yip, 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 you know, the deal. Okay, now I'm going to add some garlic in here. If you use fresh garlic, use 2 cloves diced up. I'm using the pre-jarred stuff. I'm going to add in 2 healthy spoons. And I'm going to allow this to saute in here for a minute till that garlic starts to get good and fragrant. You don't want to let it go too long because if you scorch your garlic, it's going to get a bitter taste. So just let it go for a few minutes. Okay, now that my garlic's done sauteing, it only took a minute, I'm going to add in my fettuccine. Now this calls for 8 ounces. I have a pound boxer, so I'll put half of that in. And this is a side dish, guys, so you don't need to worry about making a ton of it because it's just a side. And I'm going to break my fettuccine in half. And we're going to alternate the layers so that we don't have none sticking together. I mean, you could make a whole pound of fettuccine if you want to double this recipe. Maybe throw a little shrimp in with it. That would be good, you know, for a main dish. See how we're looking here. Just a little bit more. Alright, now I have 2 cups of chicken broth. I'm going to add that in. And I think I'm going to add a little more water on top of that because you want to have your fettuccine covered. This here is a stovetop recipe, guys, and I'm altering on the fly from the pressure cooker. That's why I have to judge. So that's about 3 cups of liquid. You could do 3 cups of chicken broth, or like I did, 2 cups of chicken broth, 1 cup of water. And this pasta will absorb this liquid as it cooks. Now I'm going to add in some black pepper, about a half a teaspoon. And I'm going to add in a half teaspoon of dried basil leaves. And I'm going to try to stir that down in there so it doesn't all pressure cook up into my lid. I'm going to put the lid on my pressure cooker. And I'm going to set this to pressure cook for 10 minutes. After my 10 minutes are up, I'll do a quick release of the pressure and then we'll move on to the next step. This just got done cooking. I released the pressure. Now you can see my pasta's looking good and it's smelling even better. Now I have this set back on saute high to bring it up to a gentle boil. And I have 2 ounces of cream cheese here. I'm going to stir into the pasta. And I'm just going to stir that around so that cheese dissolves in there. Okay, now that my cream cheese is starting to dissolve in there, that only took a minute. And guys, this is smelling really good. I can see some possibilities to make this into a main dinner by adding other proteins to it. Now I have 4 ounces or a quarter of a cup, 2 ounces of sun-dried tomatoes. These are the jarred ones. If you use the dried ones, you'd want to dice them up and put them in and pressure cook them in there with the pasta. I'm going to stir that in there. And I have a cup of milk. We're going to add that in. This is starting to come up to the boil. Yes, Dexter. Now I have some shredded Parmesan cheese here. I'm going to add about 4 ounces, and this is a 5-ounce container. I might just go ahead and use it all. Yes, Dexter. You guys have been missing Dexter. He's back full force today. You just want to stir your cheese around in there and let it melt. And I'm just going to add it all in, guys. It's only about a ½ ounce more than what the recipe calls for because I opened that container and used that for over top of a pasta dish. Alright guys, this is looking good. I'm going to allow it to simmer and thicken up, and while this thickens up, I'm going to go ahead and fry up some steaks to go with this. And we'll go ahead and serve this up and see what we got. I also went ahead and made cube steak with a red wine balsamic glaze sauce for over it. Let me get in here and try this pasta. It's creamy, really delicious, cheesy. Pasta's cooked perfect. That's really delicious and easy with big flavor. Alright, there you have it. Pressure cooker creamy sun-dried tomato pasta. Give it a try. Thanks for watching, and until next time, I'll see ya.